What's up, everyone? I hope everyone's having an amazing day, and welcome to some more One Piece locals. I'm on the left side playing Yamato, and I'll be versing a Whitebeard player on the right side. And I would say in this type of matchup, Yamato is in this favor because of her aggressiveness on the early game and her ability as also being a Whitebeard leader. When you have one Dawn under Yamato, she becomes a 6k body. And the reason why she excels in this matchup is because we have a rush card. That category gives us a 6k body on board early game, putting so much pressure on our Whitebeard in the early game. Probably force a lot of 2k counters and a lot of protection to protect their big bodies, what they play. Without Whitebeard's big bodies till the end game, he really can't do much. Yamato excels super well in this type of matchup. So here we're just talking a little bit, talk about like the new set coming out and what decks we want to play, and me also trying to look for dice. So right here I rolled a 8, and the Whitebeard player will be rolling and he gets a 10. So right here Whitebeard player decides to go first, no, go second of course, just to get that extra draw. So we get our 5 cards out here, and Whitebeard player decides to mulligan. I guess his hand wasn't so great. And for me, I had to really think about this hand, and I'm pretty sure I had a Cracker, Yamato, and the Arrow counter card, and a couple of 2k counters, or maybe a Parasparrow or a 6 cost category. 6 cost category. 4 cost 6k body category that has rush, probably had in hand, but cannot remember from that day. Right here I'm just giving him the Dawn that he's trying to buy off me. So right here it's gonna be a little while. He's gonna try to just add it to his Dawn deck, so I'll probably cut it here until I cut his deck again. So I'll be right back, guys. And we're back. So right here I just cut his deck, and we're still a little bit talking about some more stuff from OP04. He gets his new top 5 cards, and I remember he was saying that it was much better than the last one. So here we go, grabbing his 6 life as a Whitebeard player. And right here I'll wait till he's ready, and I'll grab my first Dawn, and I'll pass because no pudding in hand. He gets his 2 Dawn and he draws. He taps 1 and he plays ISO. He looks at the top 5 and he whiffs really hard here, getting no good hits, and puts it all to the bottom. Pretty stressful for missing hits for ISO. And he'll pass here. Don't mind my deck being backwards, upside down some cards. Right here I go to 3 Dawn. I decide to just tap 3 and play Parasparrow, and I'll just pass here. Can't swing with leader because Whitebeard's at 6. He goes up to 5. He draws 1 card, and then one of the cards from the top of his deck flew to the field, so we were like, oh, what the hell is this card from? So he puts it to the bottom. First off, he'll swing 6, and he'll tap 4, and he'll play his Frankie that has 6k. I'll go to me. I'll be at 5 Dawn, and right here I have a couple of plays. I'm pretty sure what I did here is go for the more aggressive approach and play some bodies to protect myself for next game if he does decide to swing with Frankie, and if he does decide to play a rush card next turn. So right here deciding what to do, putting 1 Dawn, swinging for 6 to lead, see if we could get a counter out of hand. We get 1k counter, which is nice. I'll tap 4. I'll play a category rush. Doesn't gain rush because we're at the same amount of life. Look at the top of his life. It was pretty good. It was a Red Hawk. Didn't want to have it at the bottom, so I just decided to leave it at top. And I pass my turn to the Whitebeard player. So Whitebeard player is now on 6 Dawn, and he's deciding what to do here. I should be fine for next turn as I'm going to be playing another category, I'm pretty sure, next turn. He plays ISO to get another search. This time it looks like he got something. He gets a 2k counter, which is Yuzo. Next up, he has 5 Dawn to play with. He's just gonna swing 6 to lead. I'm pretty sure I'll take this one to get down on life to play Katakuri next turn. He plays his Rush Luffy, swings another 6 to life. I'm pretty sure I would take this one as well. Thinking here if I should actually counter it, but I'm pretty sure I just take this life. And then he'll swing 6 to my lead, which is I pitch a 1k counter because my leader is now at 6 with 1 Dawn. And then I'll go up to 7 Dawn. Pretty sure 7 Dawn. 3, 6, 7. Yep. So here I'm deciding to what to do. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna first off put 1 Dawn on Yamato to guarantee the Yamato ability on our opponent's turn. Swing 6 to Frankie. Let's see if we get a counter or not, or if he will let it go. We get 1k counter. Swing another 6. Frankie is dead. We swing a 6 to Luffy, and he's deciding if he should counter out of this, and he does. So we get another 2k counter. We play 4, play Katakuri, and look at the top of the life. It was a chopper, so I decided to put it to the bottom because it's a non-K counter. And then we swing another 6 to his Luffy, and we get the Luffy, which is good. So now we have the board presence and board control against the Whitebeard, which is really good. So now Whitebeard's at 8 Dawn. He has a couple plays he might do if he has in hand. He probably has Rush Ace, which really will help in this matchup, getting rid of my categories for sure. So he decides to put 1 on his Whitebeard to swing 6 to my Parasparrow. Now I'm thinking of what I should do if I should actually protect this Parasparrow. So I am thinking that he might have Ace to kill it, but I'm just betting on it he doesn't. So I decide to actually counter out of this attack is what I'm thinking, because he does have 7 Dawn up, and I think I actually do. So I give him a 2k and a 1 to counter out of the Whitebeard. He actually doesn't have the Ace and plays Luffy. He swings 6 to my Pero. I'll top 1. Of course, arrow it to minus 3k it to survive. And he passes to turn with at least probably 2 Dawn up, 3 Dawn up is my guess. It was 5 and a 1. That's 2 Dawn up. Yep, 2 Dawn up for sure. So I go to my 9 Dawn turn. I pretty much have all my big bodies. So first off, putting 1 Dawn on Yamato to get the ability activated. Swing 6 to Luffy. He's thinking here if he wants to actually get rid of a counter from hand. And he does get rid of another 2k counter. I put 1 Dawn on my Parasparrow, swing another 6, guaranteeing more counters in hand, or at least getting rid of a body. We do get rid of the Luffy, which is really good for us. So now here I'm deciding if I should just play Big Mama now. And I think I do, but first I just want to try to get some counters out of hand. So he does take this life, so I decide to play Katakuri now. I mean Big Mama now, to try to see if he wants to get rid of life. And he decides to give me a life. Then I swing another 6 and he takes his last life, and I'll pass turn to here. So now my Yamato ability is not activated until I'm actually down to 2 lives. So I'm right now a 5k leader. He goes up to 10. He's thinking here what he should do. I don't think he has great options to do because he's pretty much really far behind. Even if he plays a body, he needs to play some more rush type cards to actually try to get back from where he is. So he decides to go 8 at my category, and I'm pretty sure I counter out of this. Yep, give him a 2k and a 1. Now he's thinking of what to do. He has 8 Dawn left. and I should be fine if he does kill Parasparrow. If he does play a rush ace to kill it, or a rush Luffy, he basically gets 2 cards for 1 card play, but really leaves himself open for next turn for game potential. So I'm thinking he might just go for aggressive this turn and swing another 5 to kill by Parasparrow. I decide nah, and I counter out for 2k. And I guess he leaves 4 Dawn up for this turn. Oh, nope, and he plays 1 and plays Chopper. So pretty sure 4 Dawn up. Yep, 4 Dawn up. So on my 10 Dawn turn, I have a Big Mama, 2 Katakuri's, and a Parasparrow on board, which is a lot of attacks. And here I'm thinking if I should go for game, and I think I am trying to. But here it's more like try to go for game for next turn. Try to get rid of as much of plays as possible from his hand. And I'm pretty safe because I have 3 life still as well. Even if he does do a full-on swing with all his characters, I would for sure still be alive. Here, still thinking of the Dawn I should put on each of my characters, and I'm pretty sure I put 2 Dawn on Yamato. Yep, swing for 7 to lead to get rid of at least a 1k counter or a 2k counter. I mean, for sure getting a 2k counter out of it. And then I think I put 3 Dawn on Parasparrow, swing for an 8. He tops 1, we get a rad for that. Swing another 8, he'll block with his Chopper, there goes the blocker. Swing another 8 with Cat, another guard point, which is really good. And he'll tap 2 and he'll play a Fiery Doll, which basically gives -4. We have no Dawn up, which is totally fine. 2 cards in hand, really no big bodies that he could threaten us with. So it's either his choice is to play some rush cards to go for game, and he decides to play ace here, minusing my Parasparrow and my Katakuri, so they're both down to 2 and a 3k, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna just decide to clear board. And yep, he clears my Parasparrow. Look at the top 3, and I think I have only 2 options really to take, and I think I decide to go with Thunderbolt just in case if he does play another 1 cost. So that's why I decided to choose Thunderbolt. And then he's thinking here of what to do. He swings 7 to the Katakuri, and I'll let this one go. There's no point of me actually saving this one. And there's some folding Dawn on the side, and he does swing a 7 to my other Katakuri, and I just give him a 2k counter for that. Then now he leaves 3 Dawn up. Now this should be game. He has only 3 cards in hand, so I would just check here with one of my cards, either Yamato or Katakuri, just to get at least a counter in hand, and then just put the rest on one of them and go for game. That's usually what I think I am doing here. Right now I'm just thinking way too hard on this, sometimes I do in some of the games. So I do swing 6 to just check a card. Yep, we get 1k counter. Put all the Dawn on Big Mama for 16 and swing for game, and he literally had nothing. He had literally Radical and or 1k counter. It was an amazing game. If you guys enjoy this type of gameplay or voiceover, let me know down below. If you guys really love the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button. And if you do, don't forget that I will also put the deck list down below and down in the description if you want to see the deck list. And I hope to see you guys next time on the next video. Peace.